What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3. We're picking up right where we left off, where we have a war for independence against the big bad GB. So we need to have some people mobilized for this. Let's make sure you are promoted up. This army, I'm going to put them on the north here. I want to see what my goals can be for this. So I want to call in people, and I want to add some goals. I want to conquer British Guatemala. I want to conquer the Mosquito Kingdom. And then I want to transfer subject. No, I can still do conquers. I can't actually transfer subject here. I want to do Oregon. That's a lot of infamy. Idaho, maybe? Let's do Idaho. Let's do Washington. Washington. And can I do Oregon? I can't do Oregon. But I could liberate Canada. I'm going to liberate Canada. Well, War Reps GB. I should have liberated Canada here. I think this is fine. Okay. A lot of people involved. It's a pact with Belgium and Portugal who might get involved. Let's make a save at the start here. Let's say I should have done this before I did my demands here. Mexican War for Independence. We have a lot of people on our side, so we should be favored. Emphasis on the should be here. I also need to have another army just so I can have someone available. And you're going to be mostly a conscript army. Get you 15 normal troops. Well, infantry, I should say. And we're going to get you a conscript army of 10 artillery. This is your army. Hold strong. And you are going to be assigned to awesome mobilization. We need to make sure you have your goods. Not that one. Okay. We're going to suffer loss here. We need to also adjust our... Don't pay government wages more. Cut government wages here. We need to make sure what we're doing is going to be profitable. This opium tax is going to suffer. Market. We are still in the British market right now. Once the war breaks out, that's going to probably change. Military costs are going to be a thing. Diplomatic pacts. Once this war breaks out, that's going to go away. And everything's going to change here. So we got to be ready for that. Also, a lot of armies coming this way. I want to have another military in the region. Sole purpose for you is to be ready for a naval invasion that we're going to do. You need to have some conscripts. Just going to put you with 5 troops. Mobilize, raise conscripts. They're our naval invasion, guys. That's going to be our big bad here, so to speak. But our war goal here is going to be Washington. We hold elsewhere. It's a big war, boys. Big war. If I can naval invade this region and do it fast, I think we'll be all right. Losses coming in. That's fine. Starting to get through our barracks here is the next part of our queue. So we should have more people coming in as the war goes on. This guy needs his conscripts. I'm worried about that. Mobilize, raise all conscripts here. Upgrade all unit and raise all conscripts. Alright, we're gonna do this quick and dirty here. Let's take one skirmish infantry, put him in his own guy. And I want you to take this one skirmish infantry and bring it to your troop. Make him free. Naval invasion, take out this region before they can bring troops there. Org's probably terrible. It is terrible. Their navy is defending. We're pushing in the north. We're losing it elsewhere. Should no longer be paying our payments here, but our market has drastically changed here. Leadership Paladins will remain control. Age Cathios is on the way out. Let's look at our market here. We have a ton of excess. I need to fix our market. So, things we are short on. I need to import a bunch from Austria. A bunch of these from Russia. We need to also export things we have excess of. A bunch of these to Russia as well. That's enough for now. Alright, go ahead and stop this. This was a mistake. We need to have our org gathered up faster here. So you're at the Utah-Nicaragua front. If I pull you off, I need that navy to go away. Pull you off and use you for a naval invasion of Guatemala here. We should be able to get there fast. No one's defending. Naval invasion is done. Cool. Now I want you to do the same with this other region. This guy's getting his org up. There goes our naval invasion. Cool. Alright, so those armies are free. You're traveling to Grand Columbia HQ. I need you to go to your front. And now we do a naval invasion up here in the north to take out Washington. They want a lot of stuff. We have most of these war goals. We just need these up in the north here. Mosquito Kingdom is occupied. Alright, so we need to start fixing some stuff here. We have a ton of room for exports and things. I want to go ahead and prioritize ports. Sort by peasants here. We're going to need a bunch more of these. And I'm not moving these. I need to move these to the front of the queue, probably. I'm also seeing we're losing a ton of government bureaucracy, which is concerning. Probably because we didn't have a, I just have to put some barracks there. Can I join a power block? I'm still in this one. I could contest them for it. That'd be cool. So why are we losing excess from bureaucracy? Part of it's from the military war, the war we're in. Let's cut back on colonial fair investment. That shouldn't account for all of the bureaucracy shortages here. There's also a chunk because we're surveying a skyscraper. Yeah. Check our bureaucracy right now. It's hard to say. Excess paper shortages will do it. Definitely paper. We do have trade routes, though, for this, right? We do. Get rid of some of these, though. Focus mostly on imports, I think. We have fronts we can't defend here. Congo, Niger Delta, don't care about those. This army needs to have more people, or promotes people. Mauritanian Guinea. Probably not. Let's maybe, no valid stations for you to go to. That's unfortunate. We're just gonna be killing a lot of our men off here, then. Where's my navy? There comes my navy. War with Chokwe. Not my fucking war. Like I'm getting called into these. Alright, so we have our war goals. Should have all of them. We do. Now it's just a matter of lasting, not dying right now. from our ballooning cost that we have. Partially from construction. Military buildings are expensive, is what this is saying to me. Also, our arms industries. We need some more of those. Where do we have some? Build some of those. Build things as they come. We can always recover from this, so I'm not too worried. The bureaucracy is also hurting us a ton here. British menace, sure. You know, French, while we're here, I would love for you to be my friend. You know? Like, could we do that? But I think this is one. None of their war goals involve me, by the way. It's with the other people. Which is interesting. Let's actually lose some from the Labor Party. I don't want to deal with the Red Scare right now. War sport's ticking out. This war's going to be over soon. Here we go to peace. We're about to get mutual funds, which is also good. And now I just got to fix my country. That's currently 10 million in debt. Huzzah, the war reps from GB is going to help a lot with this. We would kindly just... they actually do occupy a lot of their war goals here. They just don't have the capital of Russia. Oh, we are starting to go down here. They did take the Baltic Governorate. And there's our peace deal. We are free. We are free! Oh, thank you. Okay, incorporate these states. Reset production in the new regions. Do Nicaragua, since that was taken as well. And let's make sure everything is good. I do say so myself, that's a done war. And there's us making money again, if just temporarily. So now we just got to fix all of our problems. Tax waste is through the roof. I want to know why this is. Is it because of our goods being expensive? We're not making any luxury furniture nor any silk. Can we make silk? We should have some kind of ag for it. I see opium as an option. Don't see silk, so we need to import our silk until we can get the... We're going to go from Russia. We're going to make friends with Russia here. Let's get some trade agreement with you. Let's also get a trade agreement with alliance with the French. Mutual investment agreement, I think, could be beneficial, but I'm not going to hold off from that right now. I just want to nationalize... I should have nationalized all the stuff that these guys had in my lands. That's the only thing remaining, I think, that I really want. I guess there's also Canada. But now we recover. Now I recover. Make an offer for Alaska. Sure. We're gonna make them 3 million here. What are these? Yeah, we get Alaska for 11 months. Mexican Alaska. Oh, hell yeah, gold mines. You don't even have to ask me. That's gonna pay for itself. Do you have a port up here? You do have a port. And do you have the... You do. Okay, we're good. We're all good. We're all good. We've recovered. And now it's just beating up people, right? Like, we should be in a good spot. This alliance with North German Federation is going to be a problem. But they are also going to have to probably fight the French, because I'm going to use the French as my big, my stick to beat people up with. Let's get a defensive pact with Russia if we can. They will not. Trade agreements should be sufficient, I think. Why do they not... Negative 99. No trade routes. Oh. I see. I see indeed. We need to maybe export some things here. Things that are really low cost in our market right now. We're going to do it to Venezuela. Well, the British are right there. Alright, let's deal with our bureaucracy problems. What's going on with that? What? Tax out the gates. Sure. Places legislation. Anti-American Society for appeasement. You can get promoted. So, institution seems to be the big cost here. I'm not sure why it's so high here. We did also, I need to remember, we got our thing that I was looking for. What's the thing? I'm drawing a blank. This. Poke traded. Yes, enable it for all. Go for commercialized ag. Everybody loves commercialized agriculture. Publicly traded. It's passed. International exchange. Investment banks should let us do the thing that's going to boost our bureaucracy. Do we have that org, that company? Established companies. So the medical conglomerate needs to be improved here. Let's actually turn off the that one and do the one that's going to boost our bureaucracy here. Mexico premium paper. There's a skyscraper site. Let's make sure that skyscraper gets built first. All right, in Mexico. Let's pay our bureaucrats, let's pay our military, and let's get back to a baseline of taxes in a little bit. Gold mines always at the fore. I know I said I'd build the what's it called, but it'll get built anyway, so it's not too terrible. We did lose a lot of GDP from leaving us. That's why we're suffering. Let's look at the extractor. But more gold fields are being depleted. That's fine. So, am I building stuff that I need right now, or am I doing things that we don't need? We have too many glasses works already. I need to stop these glass works. Do the port so I can get some more convoys. What I think the ideal here. I can let him free tick down, and then it's going to be back to fighting for this region up here. I want to kill the United States, or at least fight them. 4 buildings for 34 infantry, by the way. Think about that. Alright, we are now also a great power, by the way, so we can do a lot more with our interests. I want to get all of Europe here. And let's get involved in India. Let's get some in Oceania. Let's do North India, because that's normally where the revolts are. Just want to kind of spread out and get the hot zones. And of course, there's stuff down here. I could protect Brazil. I really wanted to go full fatwa. Panama is claimed... Okay, U.S. I guess I could build the Panama Canal. Let's cut back our taxes. And I feel like I want to invest more so than I want to wait for this to get paid off. So we're going to build more constructors. Sort by peasants. Let's get some in Kansas. Let's get another 5 of these. Well, whatever. I went over with 6. That's fine. Also, where we have bad infrastructure, we need to fix those. We went to enact technocracy. Let's maybe not do that. Embargo. I'm fine doing an embargo with you. I'm actually going to rival you. This also means some of my trade routes are probably going to die here. I would demand successful. But ward for certain people. We're working on our market shortages. Who has bad ward? Let's group up some of these armies that I made in for that war in particular. And make sure they all come together. We'll deal with these as they come. Definitely should build a lot more things. Let's focus on our industry here. I know these railways got pushed to the top, but really should have 34 months of stuff here. Structure speed number 1. I keep changing this order here, putting everything at the top. Harsh sentence forced to resign. What is this? Trade unions aren't strong. Well, they are. But we can piss off the industrialists more. Exploiting the Amazon. Okay, so infamy's starting to get down. I'm gonna let that wait a little bit. We're now pushing through investment banking. Then comes our focus here. I want to get down to probably radios. And it's going to be time to visit the military again and hard focus over here to get defense and deaths, wargaming, you name it. I'll probably do this site too. Military focus to end us here. More than we probably need, but war is going to be the name. We might have to go, honestly, be pariah status here. We have 40 years. So that's a long time in-game, but these territories are going to be very valuable. Like, if we look at, like, just one of them, right? Conquer State or, say, Virginia. 35 infamy. That's one province. There's a lot more than one things we need to take over here. We don't have to kill U.S., but it's going to be a deal. Do I have return state on this? I don't. I got to retake Colorado that way. Even more so why that's going to be a problem, especially once he calls in his ally, right? You actually aren't that strong. I thought you were way stronger than that. Alright, let's get through our queue. We have 24 months. I want to be able to adjust and build up again. Speaking of building up, we need to still deal with our bureaucracy. We're losing out on 60k. Any taxes we need to? Yeah. Alright, so once we get telephones... Central planning is what we need to do. Telephone switchboard. That's not going to come anytime soon. So I guess we have to make do with what we have. Extra company is going to be a boon for us here. Let's go and slot that in. I honestly like the military good cost. But also, if you just build more, then your economy's bigger, and that cost isn't as impactful anyway. So we'll make do with that. How much bureaucracy do I get per government administration here? 65. It's because I chose to incorporate these that things are so vastly expensive for us. Methinks the answer is yes. Once we have the skyscraper, it should help. So we can do this to get a 25% government administration throughput, which is going to be insane. Also, these ports are going to be big money earners. And then the rest is going to be met by our demand slowly. That's right, we need more luxury goods. Let's go and... Steam trains? Probably, let's do it anyway. Tanker cars for sure. And what are we looking towards? We went Dye Works accident. Let's do whatever. Alright, it's textile mills. Some of you should be elastic here. We're going to just kick over randomly some of the smaller ones. Do the same for furniture. Alabama, Mexican, Oklahoma, and Veracruz can all make the fancy furniture, and then that should be good for that. At least for some of the higher goods. Porcelain. We did build a ton of glassworks. Am I dumb? No. Let's click you over to Bone China, and we'll do Pistaza, Bone China, and California too. We'll do 3 of them. Those goods should be met. We need more silk. Oil. Trade routes. So silk. 100... Oh, Taiping is so... Oh my gosh. Short by productivity here. Like, why even get it from the other guy when Taiping is so productive here? 4K in revenue just from that. Alright. We need to keep upgrading our construction capacity. We have the excess. Let's honestly just go to South Dakota and give them 10 more. I want this to be close to 0. As close to 0 as we can go. Likewise, I need to invest in our innovativeness probably soon as well. So let's just queue up some universities. That's probably overkill, but whatever. bonus prestige. How are we looking in prestige? We are strongly in third. Not strongly. Well, I guess Russia's close, but British Raj can't pass us. GDP-wise, we're about to cross 100. Age of Kuthios is 45. It's on its way out. Government is unacceptable. We need another election so I can fix this. Well, I could also just do this and say radicals be damned. I'll just get rid of this thing. That'll probably lead towards the armed forces being like all the way out here. That's what we're trending towards anyway. Right, people, this is Tidore. I have a truce with GB, right? I do. 22 months. Alright, I think it's time for military buildup. Let's get through our current queue and we're going to start building up our military. Speaking of, I want to station you in Dixie and give me a second navy here. Down in, well, station in Pacific, but they're going to be operating further south from here. Should do this by peasants. How much should I just build? Let's call this the Pacific Fleet. I want enough navy to cause problems. Well, the monitors can't be upgraded, which is a damn shame for a lot of these. But we'll fix that as time goes on. Okay, 20 months. Did I queue up? Yeah, those did go to the front of the queue, right? Okay, I also need to check that these ones I built in South Dakota, where I built a ton of these, are actually employing people. They are fully employed, so we still have excess funds to spend. Sort by peasants, Idaho. You get another bunch of these. More and more truck capacity. Till this, no, I need to make, okay, I need to be smart here. Great Britain is giving us 120k in war reps, which is something to consider. Also, let's see, we have our skyscraper now, so if I go trade route capacity, I only lose a little bit of bureaucracy there. That's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Return Mexican Oklahoma. You're attacking me. No, I will decline you. And let there be war. Let there be war. Well, I want Colorado back. Thank you very much. Give me Colorado. Give me Wyoming. Wyoming. And give me Montana. Montana. And I'm going to call in my lovely ally of the French Republic. Let's raise our military here, put them on this border, put both of the strong armies on this border. Promote you. Good luck raising all of your men in time to fight this. We should be able to make do here. Put you on this front. Raise your conscripts, put you on this front as well. We can just defend these armies. You might call in the guys down here to the south. Let's raise your conscripts, put you on this one. How many obligations do I have? I have enough. Actually, I have a ton of these still. Let's first get the French involved. Hello, Mr. French. I'm gonna call you in as my ally. And I'm actually gonna add some more. So we're gonna make these not primary. I want you to... Oh. There's not a lot. I remember that was... This GP has a lot. These guys don't actually have any. I want your war reparations. I want you to liberate the Indian Territory. I want you to lose New England. And I want you... There we go. That's fine. And we have France on our side. I don't think they're going to win this one, if I'm being honest. Let's lose some intelligence. What is your opinion now? You're now you're confident still. That's interesting. Why? Can't be because of your fleet or your army. We outstrap you in all regards. Raise taxes here and cut government wages while we are prepping for war. It's expensive, but we can make do. Well, probably net positive here with our income. So we will fight this. I want to use this small army over here for naval invasion, so I have them ready here. Peru Bolivia is not getting involved. This is going to be cleanup war. All right, so we have basically this whole region except for Canada. I probably should have gotten rid of some of their claims. Can I do that right now? Road 24. Damn, that's expensive. Next time we go to war, I'll take one region and start revoking claims. I want to finish the colonization of these areas. But Indian territory will be free. We're going to free part of New England. That's a good chunk of their GDP gone. Someone I don't have to deal with. And I can keep everything. Let's actually raise up our colonial pairs again. Just because we know we're going to be doing some small colonization. We're going to colonize Syria and then I will stop. We're with the U.S. We're going to finish this invasion. Can I fit all of my military onto a navy here? No, not with the smaller guys. Alright, there goes the war goal. At least most of it. I do need to take their capital at some point here. This large navy, we're going to come and invade DC. Oh, they've left their troops. Oh, that's terrible. We beat this navy, right? We do. I need to pull this 100 stack off army off real soon. There goes their navy. Here comes our invasion. Another navy. Never mind. This is the best government we can actually have right now, which is concerning a little bit. Alright, they're pushing us back in some regions. Another navy we gotta kill. How is our armed force? They like us enough, so we have our bonuses here. Surely we can do our landing now. Or am I going to have to keep fighting this army? Please. Another navy. Come on now, let me land. Let me land. Oh, please. There goes the Navy. We taking their capital. Good. You just get us some land. I don't care where you go. Alright, one attack here, and then I want you just to defend. We have the capital. That's all we need. And I want all of your stuff. As the French move their troops to come to this army, I believe, this front. 2 days, 11 days, 10 days, yes. I believe they're fighting in this region. Oh, yeah, this has already been taken. We hold. And America falls. Yeah, looks like there goes the Germans. They couldn't hang. There goes the Americans. More lands for us. Huzzah. Okay. I do not want to be guaranteeing anyone's independence here, so let me just start decreasing relations with all these people. And I can get interests, but I can't colonize, can I? I'm missing the button. Yeah, I still gotta get rid of their claims. Okay, that's fine. Well, we've gotten through a lot of our queue here. I need to make sure I integrate these new lands. Some of them should still be cores, unless they didn't count. Oh, I lost Colorado from coring. Okay. Let's reset production there. Colorado, welcome to the fold. More gold mines, always good. Low ward for a lot of people. A lot of armies that need a... We're just going to disband. You take this one. And let's take our 34 stack and station you back in Dixie. Or whatever our equivalent is. It's inactive. Have we been embargoed? No, why do I have an active trade route with you? Huh, let's get a new one then. It's a really good trade route. I'm sad that's inactive. Sicilian. Okay, let's try to export some things we have excess of. I have a lot of fabric. 700 French versus 400 at twice the rate. Almost twice the rate. Let's do with the French just because we won't be fighting the French in war. We tend to do well with them. And that should be enough for us to get probably a trade agreement here. We're close to one. And the Caudillos are gone. Cool. We're back to just normal armed forces that aren't going to be causing us too many problems. What is this? This is Ionian Island wants their support for independence. I will support the independence of the British Raj if they want it. But I think we're good. Okay, so real quick here, let's take a look and see what our achievement criteria is for Manifest Mexico. On the Pacific Coast, the Great Plains. I need Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Oregon. Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Oregon. Okay. So this is Montana. Here's Oregon. Nebraska is like this region. We got to colonize. We got to get these claims away from the United States, which we can do that easily in our next war with them. And then we have to take that one piece from Canada, which I think we can all do. Like, it's nothing too crazy here. There's also the 3 states that New Africa has with your defensive pact and your alliance. How is New England faring? Actually, I don't mind damaging relations. Let's not damage relations with them. We're going to probably eat Sequoia. Since they're useless. They probably aren't worth a ton, but I don't mind keeping good relations with the Indian Territory. Or the New England. What are you, by the way? You have a fantastic beard. You look like Karl Marx in this game. 2 million GDP, that's not terrible. We've cut you down to 600 GDP, 60 GDP, not 600. Alright. We still have a bunch of stuff in queue. Mostly our naval bases. I think our army's strong enough right now that I don't have to really worry about it. We're going to call this army, by the way, the Marines, the Mexican Marines. Because they are going to be specialized in naval invasions. So that's my bread and butter here. Okay, so we're mostly doing all right here. We have some things we could be doing better in. Oh, promote European migration. Yeah, we're getting all the cool stuff because we have promote it. Oh, we gotta do populating both. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna Populate our lands. Conquer Oregon. 30 infamy to fucking take Oregon. Jeez. It's worth it, though. Can I just, like, transfer subject? It's almost cheaper to take Canada outright than to take Oregon. I swear. I swear. We'll wait till these guys are involved. It's actually... I don't want to rival Great Britain. That feels like it's unnecessary. Not when we have excess influence anyway. Coal feels depleted. I'm gonna form a power block. Just gonna be me in here, but we're gonna form a trade league. We need to have someone with us. Oh, we need to have our ideology. Trade route. All block members. Trade route. Varsity cross. Competitiveness. External trade. That modifier alone is worth it. Everything else be damned. Don't care about everything else. I need influence. Well, it sounds like we're gonna rival you. Bam. Here's our power block. Let's just lose the approval here. I want to try to force people into my block. Maybe I need to protect our people, but I need to use only me up north anyway. It's the Mexican power block of one country. We're happy here. And we're just going to enjoy our external trade modifier. That eventually will grow. But for now, that's fine. Alright, defense infantry, defense in depths. Trench infantry are interesting here because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you do not require... Good. You don't require radios. It's shrapnel artillery, or siege artillery, I think, are the ones that require that stuff. We'll upgrade you. We have excess funds. We're not building anything. Sean's dumb. Okay. Well, what do we demand? Opium's on there, so is... Let's get some of the basics met here. Let's get some maize farms. There's 30 of them. Let's get some opium. We can afford it, so we might as well. Sinaloa. We're going to start the opiates for the cartel in the future. Let's get some... paper. Paper's going to be needed. Where we already have paper, let's just build where we have it. Build all of those. Cool. We also need to get some more steel. Probably. Go where we have peasants. And get them some steel. Likewise, check for our infrastructure shortages. Let's make sure Kansas is looking all right. Let's also make sure we have Colorado and Idaho with some railways just to meet their needs. In case needs must. Idaho with its 10 construction sectors. That I've kind of over-provisioned there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We're actually in a really good spot. I'm happy where we are now. I was worried with how things were going with GB. We had that lucky thing where they had a civil war, and we got these events that would take away 50 loyalty, or 50 relations, which just worked out in our favor really well there. All right, let's start getting some interest in Africa. We're not going to invade it or anything, but I just want to see if something goes on and I can, like, get paid to help the side out if, like, France fights Britain, even though they're probably going to call me in for most of this wars anyway, because I'm allies with you. But oh well. Ideally, I can fight you and nationalize. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we fight Canada and then force nationalization with GB. And just try to, you know, get all of our fucking stuff back. Right now, they do have a lot of our things. Organic construction goods. We're still... Our investment pool is actually growing. Let's look at all our private investment is actually doing. Gold mines. Interesting. If China was united, I'd try to get investment agreement with them, but it's not really worth it. Maybe I can get a mutual one with, No, I can't. Just don't do national supremacy pop for if we didn't have that. Alright. I think we can go and put a cut in here. We're 45 minutes in. We have 36 years left. We need to fight GB to get this part of Canada. And then we need to fight United States to get their claims away from this region and unite it all. And then we will have Manifest Mexico. We've expanded all the way down here. We took out Grenada. So now it's just Venezuela and the rest of the south. We're probably not going to go southward. We need to focus up on Mexico. I think we fight in maybe not next episode, maybe the episode after, depending on how many years we get through. We fight to take over Oregon from Canada. We fight to nationalize our buildings from GB because we can and because it's the right thing to do. And then we just kind of see what happens. And then it should be the U.S. war. And hopefully I can do like just a direct revoke claims, maybe. I'm not seeing it. Cut down to size, conquer state, ban slavery. I probably need to declare for something else. And then use that to get some stuff done. Anyhow, for now, I'm going to call this one here. If you enjoyed, I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.